I just can't get hurt in the imaginary world. In the imaginary.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons, and I upload twice a week. In January, my goal is to upload every Tuesday and Friday, so that'll be the goal for January. I'm going to try my best, and I have so much amazing content planned for you. I actually am going back to my newsletters, and I'm going to post my January schedule with the video titles right here. Subject to change, but I'm trying really hard. I'm so excited for today's video. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just ready to take everything down, all the decorations, declutter my house, eat healthy, all of the January things, because that's genuinely just how I feel. Like, I have just been, eating all of the Christmas goodies, and I'm just over it, and I'm also just ready for a fresh start. So in today's video, we are going to be undecorating the kitchen. Usually I'll do like a whole undecorate the house with me, but the kitchen does take a lot to undecorate, and it's probably the room that's driving me the most crazy because it's starting to feel really cluttered right now. And plus, I want to put things away nicer this year. I feel like when I opened up my bins this year from last Christmas, I was like, what did I do? Like, I just threw everything and anything into a bin, put a lid on it, and called it a day. So I'm trying to put things away a little bit nicer this year and really just be more detailed with one space at a time instead of having things be okay all over the house. I want things to be I want to spend my time cleaning and just decluttering and taking care of the kitchen. So we're gonna be doing a kitchen undecorate, clean with me, and restock. That is what we're doing in today's video. Before we get any further in today's video, I want to thank Thrive Market for sponsoring this portion. So we've been ordering from Thrive Market for a really long time now. I'll put it on screen here because I'll open up the app and do a little side by side right here, but years and years. And I love it because it makes my life more simple, because I just order on their website and it comes straight to my door. And we try to eat as clean as possible, and Thrive Market makes that really easy to do so. It's my go-to for healthy and sustainable groceries, and it's just something that has really been a game changer as a mom and as somebody who just tries to make the best choices for my family. I always say this is the busiest time of year, but honestly with 4 kids, every season is really busy, and in the summer when things slow down, we're busy with family time. So basically all year round, I just love that I can go to thrivemarket.com, have my groceries delivered if we're here, or I can just easily go on and change the address to our Bay House address. It's just the best way to get affordable organic groceries delivered straight to my door. Plus, a lot of the local stores, both here and at the Bay, don't have a lot of the things that Thrive Market does that we love, or if they do, they're way more expensive. I'm just gonna walk you through how I specifically order my groceries with a little overview right here. So as you can see, you can curate your shopping experience in just a few clicks with over 90 plus diets and values to shop from, like vegan and big 9 allergen free. And for us, we do gluten free a lot of times, or we'll just make sure there's no food coloring. And lately I've been trying to buy more snacks that don't have seed oils in them, so you can also filter out seed oils as well. I also love that you can save time and use the buy it again feature to find exactly what you're looking for, and you can save even more with new markdown prices on over 800 plus products. What's even more exciting is that Thrive Market's New Year's sale is now live, and you can save an extra 30% off on top products and Healthy Swap. Now is the perfect time to bounce back from the holiday sugar crash and order your favorite snacks and healthy groceries. At Thrive Market, you can explore new healthy swaps for the entire family. The sale has already started, so be sure to check it out. There's some top brands included in the sale are Poppy, Siete, Chomps, Soli, 3 Wishes, Primal Kitchen, Nut Pods, Ultima, and a lot more. There's no better time to try Thrive Market because on top of their New Year's sale, where a lot of their top products are 30% off, when you use my link, which is thrivemarket.com/beautyandthebeastons, you get an additional 30% off plus a free gift valued up to $60. So I will have all that linked down in my description box. So I'm just gonna do a little haul right now and restock and show you what I got. Some new snacks, some things that you've seen This is actually one of my smaller hauls, but I feel like every time I do order Thrive, I try to either show it on Instagram or here if I'm getting something new. I have a lot of the same staples that I get, which is why I love the buy it again feature. But then there's also new snacks from brands I like that I'm constantly trying. So let's get right into that. All right, so of course I got my favorite liquid aminos, and as you saw, they are on sale, so I did stock up. I love these because they have like a nice sweet flavor. They're organic. I also love this Kettle and Fire bone broth, and it is by far the cheapest on Thrive Market's website. If you want, you can always just look through their website and compare prices to your local grocery store. Some white rice. Of course, we need lots of taco seasoning and fajita seasoning, as those are family staples as well. Next up, we have some of our new favorite snacks. So these Moonions are delicious. I actually put them out on New Year's Eve, and my friends love them as well, but they're basically like a healthier Funyun and really good. I also got the Siete salt and vinegar chips, and then these are my first time trying these corn tortilla chips, but I love the Siete brand. Chomps are another brand that we love, and then for the kids, I get these little classic turkey mini sticks, and those are by Snack Mates. These are new. My sister also belongs to Thrive Market, and I tried hers, and they are so good. Sriracha cashews. And then these are Ella Mae's favorite snack, these chocolate chip Lara bars. And then one of my favorite sweet treats are these Toto sea salt chocolate chip cookies. They're made with like mushrooms, which sounds wild, but they are so good. I actually like to freeze them and have them as a treat sometimes, as well as these root beers. I just love them as like a healthier soda option. All right, so then we also have this tea. This is new for me, but I will definitely keep you updated. I just love a good cup of tea when I'm trying not to have too much caffeine. I'm trying to only have 2 cups of coffee a day, and even if I can, back down from that, but we'll see because I love my coffee. Really quickly, now that that's done, since this is mom life, before I can take down the decorations, I have to first throw some dinner in the oven and the air fryer, and then I am also going to unload the dishwasher just because there's a lot of like Christmas dishes in there as well that I'll be packing away. But first, let's get dinner started because I really want to get the kids to bed on time tonight. All right, so we're just doing a package of ground turkey. See, it's 5:01 right now, so let's just see how long this meal takes to make. I'm just gonna do some steak seasoning and basically make like mini meatloaves. So I'm gonna add in some of our Thrive Market coconut liquid aminos, which are my favorite. So I didn't know why I liked this so much. It is a great, tasting organic coconut amino, but I think I was getting regular liquid aminos, and that's more like a soy sauce, where this is it has a sweetness to it, the coconut one. So good. You can add so much to this. Like, you want to go ahead and add barbecue sauce or more veggies, you can. Hi, baby. All right, so I have my yellow onion here. I'm just gonna grate that into here. If you want, you can caramelize it ahead of time, whatever you want to do. I have this the wrong way. Yes, I do. That's plenty. I'm gonna mix this up. I'm also gonna crack an egg into this. Effie's washing our yellow potatoes here. She took everything out of the sink. Thank you. All right, potatoes are in. Do a little bit of olive oil. I'm sorry, avocado oil. Salt, some garlic powder, some onion powder. You can air fry these 400. We'll check it around 20 minutes. For our mini meatloaf, I'm gonna use these. Spray them first. Using my cookie scooper. Guys, I'm so ready. Can you even see this? I'm so ready to take down all the decor. I wake up tomorrow morning, the fresh kitchen that's fully stocked. The little things in life. This is great for meal prep too. And like I said, you can add whatever you want to these. You want to add like cheese. I've done that in the past. Breadcrumbs. I'm really like trying to keep it simple. Like the less ingredients, the better for me. Plus it's easy to track in my macros and just all of that. So also if like these come out, you want to add ketchup or barbecue sauce to them, however you want to have them. Flavor them however you want. Make them spicy, add some jalapeno. What video are you most excited about for me to make this January? I'm really excited about all of them, and that's a really good feeling to have because before I took a little break, which honestly it wasn't even that much, but I'm usually like uploading twice a week always. But when my mom got sick in November, December, I was basically just surviving, but I was very burnt out and I couldn't like fully be motivated to film and do all of that. So it's a really good feeling to feel motivated to film, and like it just feels good to be back, and it's a very big blessing to love what you do for a living, and I definitely love what I do for a living. Without you guys, I would not be here, and everyone's been so kind and like just stood by my side and told me to take the break, and it's really nice to have supportive people like you in my corner. That was actually perfect. Thank you, God. Wow, look at that. We're just popping these in the oven for, I would check them around 20 to 25 minutes just because they are such like a small portion, but we're doing 350 degrees. That's another good thing about it. Instead of making like a large actual meatloaf that takes a really long time to cook, this is faster. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. I also have backup taco meat for those who aren't feeling meatloaf. Right, on to the dishes so we can get to the fun part of undecorating. All right, we are starting with just unloading the dishes so that we can reload the dishwasher as well as just wash some of the dishes that are in the sink. But while we're chatting, I want to hear some of your New Year's goals or resolutions, whatever you want to call them. Everyone has a word for intentions, or what are you hoping to achieve this year, or what are you hoping to change this year? I'll go ahead and tell you mine, even though my next video is a get it all done where I'm going to share making my vision board and all of that. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video. But basically, my goal is to just be happy and healthy. In the past, and this isn't to like foo-foo anyone else's goals, this is just what I wanted to try differently this year. In the past, I always put like a number goal, like a certain amount of subscribers or a certain amount of followers, like things like that when I think about my career. But honestly, if I realized anything this past year, the numbers really don't matter. A certain amount of views, nothing matters in that type of way for me. Like just being happy and healthy and having the right people in my corner has been the biggest blessing this year, and it just feels like more of a blessing than it would feel, for example, to have 1 million subscribers. Like I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but when Chris asked me what my goals were this year, and I explained to him how I just want to be not just myself, like my loved ones and my family members, I just want everyone to be happy and healthy. That's literally all I want. And then I believe that after that, everything else can fall into place. So prioritizing health for me this year is definitely a big deal. My biggest health challenge is managing stress right now. I do have Hashimoto's thyroid disease, but stress can honestly attribute to that as well. I have a million blood tests lined up. We'll talk about more of that when we do like a little health update. But there's a lot of testing that I have signed up. Some of it I've already done. I just got back my micronutrient panel, which I'll talk about. But basically, I just want to get healthy and manage my stress so that I can be around as long as possible for my kids and just help take care of my family in general. But as you see here, we are getting rid of all of, well, here's some Halloween that's been stuck in here since Halloween. These little food picks that I like to put in my kids' lunches. But we're going to start packing away all of our plates. And I have like little measuring spoons and spatulas. When it comes to like holiday decor, that's probably some of my favorite stuff, like the different holiday themed measuring cups and measuring spoons, just all of that. I live for that kind of stuff. I love cutesy little kitchen things. And if you're thinking that, you know, all this is going on without nothing in the background, here's just a little view of what's really going on while I'm filming. Okay, dinner is served. Let me add a little ketchup. Of course you can. All right, finally we can undecorate.
Undecorate what?
We're all done our Christmas decorations. I'll move these beautiful wine glasses to the back. I have to glue her head back on. Mrs. Claus done lost her head, huh? All right, now that I got most of the counter decor down, I am just going to move my Christmas coffee mugs up top, bring down a couple of my spring and Valentine's mugs, and after realizing, you know, I could really use a couple more Valentine's mugs or some more flower mugs, so I'll definitely be keeping my eye out today when I go to Home Goods.
I'm skipping stones into the sea. I'll give you some long time. I need to go catch a high tide, 'cause I don't feel free. So I'm letting you know where I want to be.
My teas were also looking a little sloppy. I got some new boxes of tea, so I wanted to go ahead and organize those, as well as just like get rid of some teas that I know we absolutely don't use or don't like, because there's no point in taking up space.
I'm waking up the rangers of the night, designated life, driving by the shore.
I realized I forgot my little nativity scene, so I'm putting that away and then working on the garland. My goal this year is to keep all the garland just in one container from the entire house, so I might even need 2 containers, but that's how I wanted to organize it this year. I'm just doing a bin that's all kitchen decor and plates and utensils and all that type of thing, and then a container of garland. And then I'll do, like, once I go to the living room, which will be in my Get It All Done video, I'll reassess from there on how I want to store everything.
Something from you that feels right, but I know nothing will do not this time. You tell me that you care for me, but I don't think it's true. You say I know you got, but baby, all you got is you. You promise me you're everything, but never see it through. I don't think you truly love me. If you did, you wouldn't hurt me. Hate it when you call me up. Call me up to tell me you're not.
I'm not gonna lie, it does feel really good to take everything down, but this year was my favorite of how I've ever like decorated the kitchen since moving here in 2020. So I really liked the bows and everything, but I was just ready for everything to come down. I will say, I know everyone says this, but the kitchen just feels so sterile now. I am going to be decorating with like Valentine's decor and stuff, but we really need to paint the kitchen. It's just way too white. I don't know. I don't trust ourselves to do it, so I would definitely have to hire somebody.
But never see it through. I don't think you truly love me. If you did, you wouldn't hurt me. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. You tell me that you care for me, but
One thing about me is I'm not going to wrap up every individual item with like tissue paper and stuff because I just don't. So far it's worked out, but at least it'll just be the kitchen stuff in this container because I don't know. I feel like it was all kind of mixed together last year, and now it's just going to be kitchen stuff in this container. It's not perfectly wrapped up, but it's nice and safe in here.
this way, this way, this way. No way, no way, no way.
So we did have friends over for New Year's Eve, and I just added a couple little things that I found last minute between Target and Dollar Tree. So I'm just taking that stuff down as well, and you can see the kitchen just feels so empty, but now it's time to get to cleaning. The first thing I'm going to do is get a cloth really like nice and hot and wipe down all of the counters because everything was just so sticky. There's no point, I always say this, in just like spraying your counters and wiping them when there's just like gunk. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using a really hot microfiber towel and wiping everything down before I go ahead and clean it with Thieves spray. But first I'm trying to get like any larger crumbs with my little handheld vacuum. I absolutely love this thing. It's the best.
It's hard to do and it hurts to say, but if you love something, let it go. Tomorrow comes, it's another day. So if you love something, let it go. If you love something, let it go. If you love something, let it go. It's hard to do and it hurts to say, but if you love something, let it go. Tomorrow comes, it's another day. So if you love something, let it go. No, I don't mind you asking why I let it go. It's just way too much for my heartbeat, so I'm laying low. Yes, I could rethink what I'm thinking if I had control, but I don't, so don't you be asking why I love you so. Your love ain't free, it's killing me. I want it to end all, 'cause
Now that we have all the gooky stuff off, I'm just using my Thieves spray to wipe everything else down. As you can see, the kids are showered and ready for bed, and I'm just vacuuming up all of the crumbs before I go and give the boys kisses and lay with the girls, because I still have to lay with them every night in order for them to fall asleep, and it has to be me. So that's just how it winds up going. So trying to do as much as I can before I head up. So I basically got to vacuum everything before I went to put them to bed. And then when I came back downstairs from putting them to sleep, I tried my steam mop. It's so funny. I've had the same steam mop as well as the same iron since Chris and I got our first place together, like honestly, like 14 years ago. And they finally both just broke. So today was the last day for my steam mop. So if you have a steam mop recommendation, let me know. I don't steam mop all the time. I just do it once in a blue moon. I use my Tineco a lot more, but there's just something about like a good steam mop. It just feels good on your feet. Like the floor just feels another level of clean when you steam mop, in my opinion. So I need a new steam mop. And then also my, not my handheld rug shampooer, but my regular like stand-up rug shampooer died. So I need a new one of those. And then we finally got a new iron because ours started sparking. So we definitely use them, and I feel sad to let them go because we just had them for so long. It's just like such a funny thing since our first apartment together to now, but it's time to move on. I'm gonna miss this steam mop. It's given me a lot of clean floors over the years. Now I am making some bone broth, like a protein hot chocolate. So I'm doing 4 ounces of cashew milk. I've been looking forward to this all day. And then I'm doing 4 ounces of water. I'm just going to heat that up with 1 scoop of the Paleo Valley chocolate collagen. And it's supposed to be like a hot chocolate. It definitely doesn't taste like just like a hot chocolate, but it still is really good. And I absolutely loved it. I'm looking forward to having it again tonight. So I got to make my hot chocolate. I went up and showered and watched the newest episode of Virgin River, which I'm so excited about. I still never got to watch any of the last season of Tell Me Lies, but that one kind of gets like my heart rate going and like my adrenaline up. But I just feel like Virgin River is just such a comfort show that I can definitely make time for it before bed. But anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on Tuesday for our Get It All Done video.